I was watching Danganronpa, right? The the gameplay, not the anime. Although I have seen that as well. I can say it does not do the game justice. Major spoilers for it, by the way. For the game and the anime, I guess. Whichever you prefer to consume. Although I would heavily recommend the game over the anime. That is my personal opinion, though, and I feel like I have a pretty good say on that since I have seen most of both. I'm not quite finished with watching the entirety of the game because I I ain't that good at what I do, alright? But so like again, major spoilers. So if you don't want to have this spoiled, don't listen. So like when Celeste is the murderer and like she was playing everybody, she was just like when she was caught, she was just like, I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? And I was just, I was just like, you entitled brat. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys don't get that. But, like, think about it. Really think about that. You're just saying two words. One of them's not even really a word, it's a letter. It's the letter I. You say that every day of your goddamn life. Like, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Like, I get it. Losing sucks, but suck it up. Like, it's not that bad. It's just it is just losing. There is nothing wrong with it. um So when she said that, I got really mad. I was just like, okay, I get it. I get it. You're the ultimate gambler or whatever. And it's like, it sucks to lose, but, it sucks to suck. So, I mean, shut up. Suck it up. um, to say it in less words, I got mad because Celeste is an entitled brat. Also, that she has a fake accent. That was also very annoying. Like the entire time, I was just like, break your fucking accent. I know it's fake. Not because of the anime. I don't think that they ever like revealed that her accent wasn't real. I don't remember. It's been like a couple of years. By a couple of years, I mean it's been two because it's 2022. Hooray! My horrible mistakes are 2 years behind me. Huzzah! God, that sounded like so fucking faked. I cannot. Just oh my god. How to POV, how to tell when Ezra is just faking everything that they say. Just the tone. The tone is so easy to tell. Like, it is so easy to tell when I'm faking it. Just like, I mean, I guess not exactly all the time, since I make voices quite a bit, but I mean, like, what are you gonna believe? Tone or voice? Oh, well, I guess you can't have one without the other. Anyway, hi! What an awkward way to start. This is not what we're doing today. This is just like I was in the middle of doing this when it's a black screen. Give it a couple seconds. It takes a while to open. Oh, there it is. Mm. so I can't actually eat my lollipop. Sad. Anyway, September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 1. Ah, Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Oh, God. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on to me on in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. I don't know why I'm making a joke like this. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. Also, maybe speed up talking a bit. We don't have all day. If I may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls Chief Officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. I'm changing his voice. I'm not doing him justice. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Stop saying sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. There's a floor map? The body was found by this window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due. Oh. I messed those up. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Stop saying sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a list and sentence, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. How'd you throw that? How'd you write that? The witness always slips and says something wrong. And it works lots of times. So, fake it until you make it. Should have expected Maya to know some of her sister's tricks. I'm so glad that they're just referring to her as her sister because I cannot for the life of me get their names correct. Alright, let's give it a try. Maya Mian. There's a third one. She's not introduced yet, but there is a third one. No, Your Honor. I like to begin my cross-examination. Do I actually have to press on everything? Am I gonna do this? Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, Belle, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the The Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Yes, but the court doesn't know who this was, so either way you would have to bring it up. Okay. I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right. Please continue. There were two people there already. I, I'm not pressing that. I'm not. I can't. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Press that. I guess. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Phoenix, what the fuck? You remember being there! Listen, pal. Your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he doesn't have a point about her. She's pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press a little bit more with care. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why's that? What's your reason? Why? I witnessed accounts describing her. I suck at this button. Hold on. Just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman? What about this suspicious woman in pinks? Anyway, exactly. What about the suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? Oh, right, I have to actually click my mouse. I can't just hit the space button. What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure ain't. She sure isn't pink, pal. Have you seen her outfit? Have you seen the slut? If my mother could hear me, she would kill me. Hell, if Diamond could hear me, he would kill me. Well, I guess she is pink. Uh-huh. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing could have its advantages. Yes. Shit. Sorry. I got the order of things mixed up, Your Honor, and my testimony. Yep. You read that right, Ezra. Congrats. You totally read that right. Sorry, I got the order of things I said mixed up. Anyway, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor. Sir. You already said, Your Honor. You don't need to add the sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear his testimony again. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written in clear blood. Lab test results showed that it was the blood of the victims. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Isn't one of the main points of this entire case that she died instantly? Isn't that the main point of this? That upon impact, she died instantly? You can't write out a dying message if you die instantly. I'm just saying. Before she died, the victim wrote on the killer's name. I mean, yeah, that's usually how it works. How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective, Your Honor. Why didn't you testify Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence in the first place? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Isn't... I'm sorry, I gotta check something on the court file real quick. Can I push tab real quick? Because this doesn't matter at the moment. Her autopsy. Death was instantaneous. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right? Uh-huh. Right? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Right? Uh-huh. This might be wrong. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. She was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. What else? Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim's the only person who absolutely could not have written it. And this report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. I get too excited playing this game. She died immediately. When you're talking about your old boss's death. But no butting your way out of this, detective. It's true. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. But when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day of the murder? The day after the murder? I forgot. Fuck. It's been like 5 days. It's been a good amount of time since I've actually played the first part of this. Like, it may not seem that way for you guys, because I might upload these two back to back, and possibly however many parts there are. But like for me, it has been a considerable amount of time. I think it was the day of the murder. I could be wrong. It was the day of the murder? I'm pretty sure it was the day of the murder. You're wrong there, pal. Fuck. Guys, I forgot when I got the autopsy report. We didn't write an autopsy report till the day after. Fuck. Oh, right. Prosecution's point being, Edgeworth, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there's a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. He takes the, gentleman of vow. You know, out of all the weird, crushes or, just really big interests I've had in, video game characters, Edgeworth takes the crown. God damn it. I love Edge. Edgeworth is the best. I love Miles. He's great. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked! Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. The detective said, I am a sham. None of these are a good thing to say in, court? Mr. Edgeworth? I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you have to possibly request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright! The defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. Yes. Take your little bow. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness the poor innocent girl who saw the murder with her own eyes. Oh, you mean the whore, slut, prick, bitch. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Such a fucking whore. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh God. Oh no. No! I was supposed to get witness your name, please. I was supposed to get my sister in here for this because I did not want to voice her again. She's not here. She's asleep. She also probably would have said no. As for suffering time, I guess. April May, at your service. Is it too late to go jump off a bridge? Are there any bridges near me? No. Unfortunately, there's a train station kind of near me. I mean, I live in the middle of the city. The train station is kind of at the entrance. This is a pretty far walk. Oh. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Uh-huh. Horny bastards. The witness shall refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. Kill me now. I'm serious. Just take me off this earth, please, for the love of God. I don't want anyone to hear me. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where are you? Probably not the gay guys that could possibly be in the courtroom. Not saying that there are any, but there's a possibility. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Was it September 5th? I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I have so many problems with this. I checked in right after lunch, and this hotel is directly across from Faye and Co. offices. If it seems like I'm getting less and less animated, it is because I hate April May with a burning fucking passion. That's right, big. No! No! Those two words next to each other are not coming out of my mouth. Please testify to the court about what you saw. In a very, very sexual way, please. For the sake of the child that has to read this out. The child with trauma. It was like 9 at night. I looked out my window, 9! And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The attacker was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's shin, and the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But the girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her. Oh my God, when I saw the woman with long hair, she kinda slumped. Then, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. No! 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 Sorry if I just got really loud because my mouth, my mic just kind of went into my mouth. Sorry about that. Well, Your Honor, I see it is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the needs to trouble a witness with any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony was just now was quite firm. Don't you think? Don't you? Have you ever heard of lying, Your Honor? Do you remember the last case, Your Honor? Because you are the exact same judge. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Maya's phase understudy. Did I just say Maya? I just said Maya. Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must have known her techniques well. Her countless ways of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you speak ill of the dead? I do it all the time. the, well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Wait, don't I have evidence of a wiretap? Also, when did the victim die? What? It doesn't say. It doesn't say the time. Why not? Do you have a wiretap? Anyway. And then, ooh, I saw her being attacked one time. There was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman was like, dodged one side and ran away. Wait a minute, how did you, like, okay, yes, I get it. You could see into the window, but, like, how, what? She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. But that girl, she caught up and hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps at there. There's gotta be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on the facts a bit. Do you know the exact time? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look at the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh! Well, gee! What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know. No! Had a feel. No! No! Go change! You can see where I draw the line. It's pretty clear. Looks like I kind of just. I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one? Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out your window at the time of night. Oh! Mr. Wright, I will not have you bargaining with my witness. But, bad? What the fuck what is that word? Again, y'all are useless. I love you, though. What? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! Shut up, you simps! The poor girl! Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about the poor me? He looked out the window. What did you see next? Oh, I saw one. I could press this. I really could press this if I really fucking... But I've been warned. I'm pressing it anyway. The one with long hair. That was... Mia! Okay? Slender is sort of, well, people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? Don't worry about it. She's a swah. And the person attacking her? I'll tell you where it was this mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. I don't think I can press that. I could try, but I don't think I could. I've been warned. I'm scared. How did you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. No, we don't. Hi. My name is Ezra. I'm a non-binary, but technically biologically a girl. So I can say this. Yes, intuition is a thing that exists, but like we don't know stuff like that. You cannot tell what someone is just by the way that they are like shaped. I mean, you kind of can, but not really. Look, I just do, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with the short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on 1 minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying about what you saw. Did you really see the defendant? Shut up, jury! Mr. Wright! What is the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Boom! It's true. Nobody wears that kind of normally. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Wow, you're just insulting her. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way on the night of the murder. Yes, we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Ignore the first line. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling details were necessary. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. This is a murder trial. I'm sorry, Your Honor. No. That's all you need to know. You just need to know I'm sorry, Your Honor. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. The autopsy no longer says the time, so I can't show that. Or, I guess it never said the time in the first place. It was around 9, but it was still not 9. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. No one said it was a clock. How'd you? I mean, wiretap. But how'd you know it was a clock? That kind of statuary clock, a thinker, I think. Well, does that accurately report? Does the accuracy of my report not startle you? I've never wanted to kill a character so much. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Here's the problem. You said clock. This statue, or, well, technically it is a clock. I did see everything I did. The victim was the woman who dodged the first crack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that statue-looking clock, the thinker. How'd you know? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look sour, Mr. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Hold on. Hold on. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, no! 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 Was this game rated teens and up? You just said that this statue of the distinctor was a clock, but there's no way of knowing just by looking at it. And the clockwork is out of it, but you don't know that. Another person, much like in the position, same as position, who recently also called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Although it didn't kill anyone this time, unfortunately. She is an accomplice, but she didn't kill. Miss May, could you explain how you knew this was a clock? Oh, no! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's... The defense is trying to confuse an issue the trial concerns. Yes, of course. You with your question, Mr. Right? No! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. I have proven to catch the murderer in the same day. Although that is not going to happen in this course, because I do believe that this is a 2-day case. Well, only once. You've only had one. Technically, you will have an 100% win rate so far, Phoenix. Objection sustained. You may continue the question. Listen. Whew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? You answer the question. What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. Impossible. Impossible. So, you've been at the law offices of famed Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of famed Co, where the murders take place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Here's the problem. The clockwork is out. No. Your Honor, I can't give up. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock go off in the building next to the door. You have proof that she could not? Yes. Yes. I have proof. I have the phone call, don't I? Yeah, because I have Maya's phone. I have proof that the clock doesn't work. The clockwork isn't in it. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. Okay, Edgeworth. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Okay, Edgeworth. Goddamn. We don't gotta get into this today. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she could really have heard it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter, no direct bearing on the case on hand. Indeed, objections sustained? Damn, it's time to switch directions, and quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. White? No, Your Honor. I can't give up. Now, can I present something? I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Yes, I have proof. Just let me present proof. Let me present proof. Let me present proof. Let me present the proof. It couldn't have rang. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question could have rang. It's empty. The clock is missing the clockwork. Boom! How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Anyway, Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rang. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Don't focus on that, sweetheart. Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite the show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't have rang. However, we must act. When was the clockwork removed? I got proof for that too, baby! I got proof for that too! I got the proof. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction. But I have proof, Edgeworth. I have proof. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And this is exactly what happened, Your Honor. That's not true. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? I can't prove when it was removed, but I can prove that it was already out when she supposedly heard it. I have proof. What? Isn't it you who told me the proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof, if you like it so much. Evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Congrats, Maya, you have a cute cell phone. That's more than I have, since I don't have a phone. Woohoo! You have a girly phone. It's not my phone! Wait, this isn't my phone? Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps the doctor's gun, she overlooked it? That good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel that. Do you want me to read this out? So you just want me to hold on to the finger for you? If you could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th. 9:27 a.m. Again, too fucking early to be calling your sister. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. What? Well, Miss May? Oh! Don't worry about whatever sounds you just heard. I have another chair in here, and it may have just dropped my books that I was reading earlier. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Checkmate, bitch. Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. She winks again. I'm punching my computer. No, not my monitor. My computer. It can take the punch, especially the way it's positioned right now. Yes. The witness claims she has seen it before, but that direction contradicts a piece of evidence. Well then, let's see it. Please, produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen this clock before. Hit the red key. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. The one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Roast Phoenix. Oh, ho, ho. Stop making sounds. Did the heart just... Did the heart just... No. Aside from whatever... Did the heart just spit... What the fuck do you think you are, Spinel? I had to make the reference. Okay, I'm done here. What do you... Porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Died. Again, wrong game. Her pose changed. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Alright. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this paper? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth in this matter. Miss April May, you know about the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. Because you have a fucking wiretap. Witness never held a clock here. However, she heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. The wiretap, Your Honor. Which is illegal. Have a look at this. No one has that kind of vile reaction. I found this in Miss May's room because I'm a fucking creep and was snooping. Yeah, I understand. I deserve that one. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Me. I think I need to lay down. I honest to God think I need a nap. You were wiretapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh! Your Honor, this is irrelevant. This is entirely relevant, Edgy. Not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. The trouble is that our witness in possession of a wiretap since it is quite literally illegal. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Hey, Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth, you remember about 10 minutes ago? Probably less than that, but it's been like well over 10 minutes from when I've been recording. Remember about 5 to 10 minutes ago when earlier in the court I brought up that phone call where it mentioned that the clock did not have its clockwork? It was mentioned that the statue was a clock more than once. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, again, it's the fucking this. The present defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading this out. Shit, it's longer this time. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used the wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Shut up, Edgeworth. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? getting too animated again. The defense demands an answer. La la. I don't know how to make that sound. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up. All of you. Who gives you the right to talk to me like that? She is terrifying. I, it's no fair. You're all ganging up on me like that. Oh, in the context, it's fine, but it makes me cringe so much. In the context, it's completely okay, but it makes me want to cry. I'm cringing. I'm cringing so much right now. Okay, I'm gonna change this line a bit because I apparently just cannot bring myself to say it. Oh, so I'm the bad person. Is that it? Is that it? Uh, uh she's in her 20s, right? Why is she crying like a small child? The fuck? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why'd you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant? I swear to God, if you cutified another normal fucking thing, I'm killing you. She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. That's illegal. First of all, whether or not it has anything to do with the trial, which in this case it does, that's still illegal. Fun fact, wiretaps, not legal. What up? While the court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. What tone? Was I supposed to make an offensive? Was I supposed to make a certain tone? I didn't. I made a pretty normal tone for Phoenix. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with the murder, with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh. I'd like to see her pull that off. Miss Boy, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I like to see her pull that off, weren't you? I know that this is the wrong game, but are you psychic? I honestly want to see who guesses which game. I've mentioned it before on the channel. I'm not gonna say when, but I'm honestly curious to see who figures out which game I'm referencing. Or is it just women's intuition? Weren't you? Damn. She's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will. It feels like there's this giant pit in my stomach getting larger, filling with hate and disgust and maybe a bit of vomit. We're not gonna talk about that. I also haven't eaten anything today. You can't be serious, no way. Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Just call me Phoenix. Or Wright. Call me Mr. Wright. Wait a minute. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know? Like normal coffee, but cold? At 9 p.m.? Like, I don't know if you know this. Iced coffee still has caffeine. I can't drink coffee. And it's sad because coffee is so good, but it makes my anxieties worse, so I can't drink it. If you don't drink it that quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. I iced coffee at 9 p.m. At 9 p.m. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness does not have was the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I wasn't I wasn't implying that she killed. I was just saying that she. It's my greatest displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever, although you will still probably face jail time. Actually, I would have to check the exact, punishment for wiretapping a phone. But I know that it's not a good crime to have on your case. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Faye, commit murder. No, we're going to just let her walk away? There's no way I can win unless I tie Miss May into the murder somehow. Well, does the defendant have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. Defendant would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Call the bellboy! I object to calling the bellboy. Why, Edgeworth? Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. Yes, but we can't prove her statement of getting room service without calling the fucking bellboy. So she could have still been at the scene. We need the bellboy. However, if you agree that to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? I'm sorry, I read none of that. I had a lollipop in my mouth. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What the fuck, Edgeworth? What should I do? Accept the condition. You have to. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. Accept your condition. Hold on 1 second. Man, we're getting pretty close to the end of the episode here because we've been recording for like an hour. So yeah. We'll probably do the Bellboys thing. Never mind. Hold on. Yep. Sorry. I thought I heard something at my back door, and we have a history of getting our packages stolen. So I mean, there was a concern. Fool, you fell right into my trap. Uh oh. What? Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the ready? Ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Does he guy? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. She still looks rather heavy without further ado, so without further ado, once again has testified. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call around 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at the precisely requested time, of course, and delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defendant may cross. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with murder now, Maya will be finished. Why her? Why do you word it like that? Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so certain? Well, when I brought room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is it French for embrace? The French for, it's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More like a peck on the cheek. Oh, fuck! Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was thrown aside by my prime demeanor, sir. Those moments I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was onto something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Of course. Just for iced coffee, brought her at 9 on the dot, sir. I believe I received a call at 8 a.m. for Miss May. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in. I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all of her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice, and then I saw them, and ahem. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Fucking whore. um, yes, what then? It's no good. There's nothing here. Is this it? Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. Spellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. Lotus may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait. Please wait. Yes? So something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The parade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question. That is all. Okay, this is good. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I don't know. I actually don't know. And here's how we'll get around that. Yeah. We're not ending. We're checking. Tell me about checking. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was beautiful. She was a beautiful, beautiful person. She was just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I have a little chance with her lover there. Lover, you said? I act like I have not seen this case before. I have, but it has been so long. I think it's been like 3 or 4 years at this point. I don't remember what happened. What did he say? What did you say? Ah! Oh, or rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectable. Edgeworth, I love you, but shut the fuck up. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you see, you didn't ask. Okay. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was her good barasta who Mr. Edgeworth who he asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. That's illegal! Oh, you fool! I've done it. I've won. Not necessarily. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you bought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person who may be involved in the murder. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree? Mr. Edgeworth, who is cheating? And who, Mr. Red, is this other person? Mr. White. Simple, it was. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh. Your Honor, as it has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one in the room at the time of the murder. But, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from the court. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. The trial of Maya Fey. Oh, thank fucking God I can end this recording. Recording for way too long, man. I get to upload this. I'm not excited. September 7th. 2:24 p.m. We were arguing for a long time. Cause what, the court started at 10 a.m.? 10 or 9. So, like, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Can I... Mr. Wright is gone. We're done. We're done. We're leaving. This has been fun, y'all. But, you know, I do have other things to do today. And we have been recording for an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, boy. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, there will be other stuff on my channel that is like this, and of course there is the original content I make of gacha stuff. It's a really fun series, and I think you should check it out. It is pretty good, in my opinion, and in my friend's opinion as well. But other than that, I thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you later. Bye.